Western Kenya, in a small city of Kitale above the Great Rift, the region bears the scars of industrial agriculture, overgrazing and land mismanagement. Since the first arrival of foreigners, through colonization and now globalization, the lives and traditions of the native people as well as the ecosystem steward have been influenced and changed drastically. Organic Technology Extension and Promotion of Initiative Center, OTEPIC, empowers our community to grow and enjoy our own food through providing grassroots education in ecological agriculture, cultivating hands-on demonstration gardens, and promoting innovative, community-based approaches to sustainable development in the Trans Nzoia district of northwestern Kenya, changing lives from scarcity to abundance, from slum to paradise. OTEPIC is a member of the GEN, that is Global Ecovillage Network, and the educational initiative Global Campus, Tamera. OTEPIC being at its pivotal point of development, we invited groups changemakers, friends from Tamera, international peace initiatives in Kenya, Rescope and Beyond Boundaries to come together in these times of transformation on our planet, to live together in the good way globally, to build new regenerative systems of living and of care, seeing the reality of issues in our community and offering alternatives, and in long term supporting our big dream to create a community land-based, which is intertribal, intergenerational model of living together peacefully. Creating a permaculture school for Kenya, a model for social and ecological sustainability, a place to reinstall the African dream of nature, hospitality, and abundance, a training site to explore and share the knowledge of regional autonomy in water, food, and energy supply, an eco-village including a permaculture training center and a guest house for international guests, youth exchange, and volunteers. With the team, we held various initial meetings on the way forward of the activities to come. We moved to the new land where we wished to realize our vision and also to promote interaction and collaboration with the community around the new land. The neighbors responded positively in supporting the OTEPIC vision of empowering the African communities to have a real food revolution. This brought a lot of success in bringing a cross-tribal and a cross-cultural collaboration. We invited a permaculture teacher, Walter Mugove from Zimbabwe, who took us through the integrated land use design planning process. And before we started this process and training, we had to construct a few facilities to be used using local available resources. Since all this planning process was happening during the rainy season, we had to build a big shed roof with a big tall poles in which many people participated. It was exciting to build first compost toilets using maize stalk as far as other stuff. We had resources made ready for other activities to be done, like building a peace hut, community center, first tree planting, and digging of the retention landscape use. There was much interaction and collaboration with the community in the area of the new land. People of various ages came, young and old, all participated and contributed the idea towards this bigger vision. The first survey and planning time was a real education for all involved, and will continue serving as a reference point in future development of our new land. The local community was excited to join in this process. Each day we had 20 to 30 volunteers working together. During the ILUD planning time, we worked on the vision and plan for reforestation for our model and the surrounding area. We will incorporate a tree nursery in the first phases of manifesting our permaculture training center. We learned a lot during the planning process. These would serve as a reminder to look at how each element is connected to the others and the importance at looking at whole systems and complete vision to plan one aspect. There were deep discussions in every group and deeply focusing on integrated land use design continuing working on water and reforestation. At the end of the training, we developed the first draft of the land as far as developing our values as an organization and have a first draft of plan for the land. During a global Grace Day celebration, we planted 1,500 trees on new land and at the schoolyard, truly planting a real seed for change in the region. Most of the trees planted are indigenous and a few are fruit trees. We shall be planting more trees so as to grow a food forest with the bumper harvest, going into a new way of living on this planet and engaging on a mutual education through building up models. Volunteers, OTEPIC staff and the entire community constructed a peace hut, an earth bag natural build technology built using locally available resources. A place to manifest our vision and to manifest big dreams for the future. We work together with the people from slum who have devoted themselves to work and to say no to idleness. We train them on how to do research, generate ideas on how to improve their lives. We later send them to their homes where they can practice what they have already learned. The Peace Hut will continue to be a place the community uses for healing and meeting towards a new vision of peace. Some of the members of OTEPIC and the neighbors learned every step of the earthbag building and will be able to replicate these in future projects. We will continue to use earthbag techniques as well as integrate other sustainable and natural building techniques with locally available resources. We are now completing a second natural building on the new land, a kitchen. We are also now making compressed earth block to build a conference hall soon. The day we completed the hut was also a highlight. It was amazing to see the completion and the people there who had been working together every day for 7 weeks were very happy. The materials used in building the earthbag house created some space that was extended to a great water retention landscape with a natural shape to save rainwater during the next rainy season. It was a great success with women came in big numbers to work and also to have women's meetings with international friends. We discovered that along with all the physical work and planning needed to manifest our goals, we also need a strong human base. We needed the basic principle of counsel, which is a practice of deep listening and come into circle to find one's own place as well as listening to others and to imagine bigger story. During the council, we asked people, what does the Peace Hut mean to you? How would you like to see this building used? We also asked, how would we like it to be decorated? And many people named animals, plants, and other things that were meaningful to them. Together, we discussed and decided on the artwork and various elements. We will continue to meet and would like to focus on this aspect with the next Global Campus time. We have invited Siri Gannason of Beyond Boundaries back, a council training with our staff. We are looking for practices that bring peace and trust into our community, a place where there is a lot of struggle and mistrust based on tribal conflict and a reality of degraded ecological and social conditions. For our model to function and continue to offer alternatives to the communities we serve.